First, the rifle was dipped in water, then rolled through sand, and finally taken to the firing range. Most of the weapons either jammed or failed to eject the bullet casings properly. Only one rifle performed flawlessly under pressure, the legendary AK-47, often called the most reliable assault rifle in the world. Surprisingly, it wasn't designed by a military engineer or a trained scientist, but by a young soldier who hadn't even finished middle school. His name was Arif Khan, a former tank crewman. During a battle, Arif was badly wounded. While being transported to a field hospital, the truck carrying him and other injured soldiers got stuck in the mud. With most of the wounded unable to move, Arif and a senior officer went looking for a horse from a nearby farm. As they approached the farm, the officer handed Arif a pistol and said, "Stay 50 meters behind me. The enemy could be nearby." Sure enough, as the officer stepped onto the property, two enemy soldiers came out from a building. He opened fire quickly, but just then, another enemy emerged from the side. The officer turned to shoot, but the gun jammed at the worst possible moment. A bullet struck him straight in the chest. Luckily, Arif was ready. From a distance, he took the shot, taking the enemy down in one bullet. The officer survived, as the bullet had narrowly missed any vital organs. On their way back, Arif disassembled the rifle and realized what went wrong. Water had seeped into the ammo drum and frozen the bullets, and the spring mechanism was faulty. He thought to himself, if soldiers keep using weapons like this, more lives will be lost. After recovering from his wounds, Arif was sent home. On the train, surrounded by other injured soldiers, he pulled out his handmade sketch, a blueprint for a fully automatic rifle. He said, "One day, I'll build a weapon that won't fail you in battle." His friends encouraged him. "You should. The country needs something exactly like this." Inspired by their support, Arif made a bold decision. He jumped off the train midway and returned to his old worksite, a military machine workshop. He told the foreman his idea, to build a fully automatic rifle that could change the course of war. The foreman laughed and dismissed him. Disheartened, Arif sat outside in silence. Just then, he overheard some soldiers talking about a colonel who was visiting the site that day. Without wasting a second, Arif ran to the station and met the colonel. He shared his idea and his vision. The colonel, impressed, gave him a handwritten letter of recommendation. Now the foreman had no choice but to let him work. Arif was given a table, tools, and access to a small team. That's when the AK-47 project began. He first drew the weapon to scale, then had the individual parts forged by metalworkers. Weeks later, the first prototype was ready. Now came the real test. They placed a steel barrel out in the open. The first single shot tore straight through it. Then came the full auto test. Every bullet hit its mark with accuracy. They opened the barrel and examined the bullets. The performance was consistent and powerful. Arif knew this gun had to be mass-produced. He returned to the colonel who supported him, but was told he'd already gone to the front lines. As Arif entered the premises with the rifle, a guard noticed the weapon and detained him. The rifle was confiscated and handed over to a major. And from there, the journey of the AK-47 was about to take its final game-changing turn.